Greetings, colleagues. I'm Dr. Carol Kujek, Faculty Director of Service Learning and lecturer in the Department of Modern Language Studies, here on this Teaching Tuesday to talk to you about how to engage students in online classes. First of all, you have to make sure your materials are accessible. And if you have questions on that, I'm not going to talk about that today, but contact Barbara Taylor. She can help you. I would say the most important rule is to communicate and be visible to your students. For example, send them regular announcements, make them encouraging, share some personal information, offer timely feedback, participate in the online discussions. Again, be supportive. Create short, authentic videos. They don't have to be perfect. It's okay if the dog's barking in the background or your hair is out of place. They want to see the real you. Reach out to individual students, especially if they're falling off, and help them feel seen. Connect them with Cougar Care Network if needed. I like to call my office hours weekly small group Zoom chats. I seem to get better reception when I do that. And I use Microsoft Bookings to have students from multiple sections sign up for these Zoom chats every week. You can use active learning strategies in a synchronous Zoom similar to what you would use in a classroom, starting with greeting students by name. Beginning with a warm-up or check-in. You can use the poll function or the chat. Putting students in breakout rooms to discuss topics. And you can use tools like Kahoot, they're never too old for that, to add friendly competition, or Padlet.com, which is a live online bulletin board where they can post ideas or pictures. Pause your discussion to have students respond to questions, and using hashtags is a good way to organize the answers, especially if you have a larger class. You can ask students for an exit ticket at the end of class. For example, the classic clearest point, muddiest point, or would like more information to help direct your future presentations. All of these are excellent resources. These are books that are available. The full text is available in our online library, so I encourage you to check these out. Create interactive content in the Cougar courses. For example, your videos can be uploaded to the H5P tool, which allows you to insert questions into them and to make your video interactive. The video will pause to ask a quick question, to check understanding. It's connected directly to the gradebook, so you know your students have watched the video. I also use the quiz function for homework, so I can use this option of interactive with multiple tries for the questions. It gives students immediate feedback and they can try questions multiple times. You can provide opportunities for students to interact with others. Group discussions, group projects, peer review. You can ask your students to meet in real time with partners or small groups each week. I use a Google Doc so they can organize that at convenient times for them. You can have students conduct interviews with somebody who has particular experience or expertise outside the classroom. You can have students gather or analyze data from the community. Social media is another way to get students engaged. You can have students do research on topics related to your course and post them along with discussion or commentary. If they post to Twitter, you need a common course hashtag so that the discussion all appears together. They can read and comment on what classmates have written. You can also have them research and create social media content to assist one of our community partners with education or awareness. Now, here's an example from San Francisco State University, where a biology class asked students to research and create Instas to debunk myths about COVID-19 for a community clinic. So I keep mentioning the community, and this is another great way to engage students, is incorporate service learning. Service learning allows students to apply skills in real-world settings. To get started, I want to direct you to our service learning website. Here is the service learning faculty page with a lot of great resources, and if you click on that blue button, you'll see the service learning database with more than 300 community partners. And we've also tagged our remote opportunities. And here are just a few examples of remote service: developing online curriculum, YouTube tutorials, tutoring, online mentoring, online Girl Scout troop leaders. There's a big demand for Spanish-speaking students to assist our community partners. And a lot of these are interchangeable. For example, developing online curriculum could be done in a Spanish class or a history class. Creating digital oral history project could be done in a women, gender, sexuality studies class. If any of these spark an idea, I encourage you to reach out to me. and I can help you add service to your class. Thank you so much.